And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the CSL launch tournament straight from TT Esports in Dubai, where 8 teams are battling it out for 16,000 dirham prize pool. So far, Team Bendover and YOLO have moved to the semifinals, and we're off to our 2 last matches of the day, which is Q Club versus Elab, as well as TT versus Wild Rangers. Streaming on this channel will be Q Club versus Elab, and we're moving straight to the picks.
Yeah, before we even move to those picks, on our alternate channel you can watch TT versus Wild Rangers. We also have that playing with no casting, but it's a spectator.
And you can find our secondary channel on cybersportsleague.me/watch.
Yes.
So first 4 bans and a pick.
Okay, so these are relatively straightforward. I mean, Tusk is one of the top tier support heroes in the game right now, so is Undying. Doom is balanced, very balanced, and Wisp, I guess they're feeling some Wisp Tiny or Wisp Chaos Knight strat. Alchemist is a hot and cold hero, you could say, these days.
So Doom has played a big part in the last couple of games.
Oh yeah,
today.
in this tournament so far, Doom has 100% win rate, and I believe in MLG he had a 70% win rate.
Oh wow.
So yeah, he's not exactly he's not overpowered at all.
Well, let's see how they manage to pull it off here. Elab have quickly resorted to choosing Doom, and we're waiting on Q Club's first.
They're into their reserve time. They're actually thinking about this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping we see a good match.
I think we're gonna this time. I know we've had two, forgive the French, but stomps today. Hopefully this is going to be a competitive one.
Yeah, and hopefully the teams can recover from it and build up for the next competitions. So, Earthshaker is the second pick.
Let's see what he's paired with. I mean, Earthshaker is pretty solid in it.
Witch Doctor.
Alright, that's their support duo already selected, unless they're going for a miracle carry Earthshaker, which I really doubt. Not many people in the world can play a carry Earthshaker mid.
Okay, and I mean, what do you think would be a good second pick here for Elab? Is it still clear what would be a good pick at this stage, or
I mean,
they can still play it out?
At such an early stage, like what can you say right now? You do see which Earthshaker and Witch Doctor both have stuns. I mean, Earthshaker has 3 stuns, so
okay.
Well, that doesn't give anything away basically. She's just a really good hero right now. But they both have stuns. So last game we casted, there was actually an Abaddon. And even though the Abaddon didn't work out, Abaddon's a really good hero against stuns, because he debuffs the stun with his Apothic Shield.
Okay.
I doubt we're going to see another Abaddon. He's just not that popular in the meta right now. But so far, I mean, the dire side, Elab have selected...
Anti-Mage has been banned.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he has. I can picture Anti-Mage being... Okay. Now, the following heroes that got banned after Anti-Mage are very straightforward. Winter Wyvern is another top class support. And right now, as you can see, the dire side, Elab haven't selected any supports yet. So they're trying to starve them of those supports. And Shadow Fiend is one of the best carry mid heroes right now in Dota 2. So, straightforward. Although, you'd assume Wind Ranger was going mid anyway, so...
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Elab are the ones that banned Shadow Fiend. So they're banning... See, Q Club are banning supports for Elab, and Elab are banning carries for Q Club. That's what's going on right now.
All right. So they're are they into? Yeah, they're into reserve time now. Q Club. They're taking their time with a third pick. Let's see how they manage.
Well, like I said, you know, Elab's draft gives nothing away so far. They just picked 2 top tier heroes. You don't know, there doesn't necessarily have to be a tactic around it or anything. It's not a strat, it's just 2 of the best heroes right now.
I wanted to say that, I just didn't know how to phrase it off in the beginning. Usually
Yeah.
when you play against any of these 2, you know you're going to be having a good fight.
Well, when you just play against Doom, you know that it's going to be kind of a stupid game in some aspects. I mean, that hero needs to be fixed as soon as possible, but I've seen him shut down before.
Q Club have 28 seconds left. Okay, well,
Of
there's their
reserve
pick.
time.
Yeah.
Alright, Bounty Hunter.
Oh, they banned Bounty Hunter, and now is their pick.
Bounty Hunter is another support. He's played as a support these days. I mean, I actually haven't seen a Bounty Hunter carry in like, I've never seen a Bounty Hunter carry.
Wow. Well, this is getting quite interesting. Q Club with not so much left on reserve, and they have to be a bit hasty with their picks here. Does this cut them short? Is this a? I mean, is reserve time really a disadvantage? It's never spoken about. Is it?
It matters. It matters. It definitely matters. And I'm glad they're actually thinking about their pick. A lot of people in this tournament have just been rushing picks and snap calling. Like, I remember in the last game there was a snap call Tidehunter. It worked out, but I mean, they picked him with a minute and a half or a minute left on the timer. They picked the Tidehunter. Queen of Pain. They got an amazing, amazing top tier mid hero.
Radiant team pick.
Queen of Pain. Yeah, I mean, all right. I mean, Queen of Pain is another one of those heroes which is annoying to play against.
I mean, it's actually become a classic matchup these days, Wind Ranger against Queen of Pain, just because they're two really good mid heroes. Queen of Pain has faded a little bit on mid, and some teams have started running her support, but she's still a really, really good mid, definitely.
10 seconds remaining.
So,
One thing you could tell they picked Disruptor for is because they're trying to help their team fight. The team fight of Q Club is really strong, really
Reserve
strong.
time.
I mean, really strong.
Yeah,
They probably,
no, you-
even with Disruptor, you probably don't want to mess with that as a team. You don't want to 5v5 versus them.
and here's
Alright,
Slardar.
Slardar, who recently is, and Snap pick Lina. Snap pick. Okay,
Radiant team
Slardar is recently one of the top picked offlane heroes, surprisingly. He came back into the meta. He faded for a long time and he's back now.
Do Elab need to? I mean, neither teams have picked an agility hero. Do you think their next picks are going to be?
I don't think an agility hero is necessary. I mean, because the reason they haven't picked the agility hero, either team, is because they're both mids are intelligence heroes that are scale
reserve time.
pretty good into the late game, especially Wind Ranger. And Doom is an offlaner, Doom is a carry, Doom is life, Doom is love.
Well, Q Club have 9 more seconds left of their ban.
5
Be
seconds
interesting to see
remaining.
if this will be a rush ban. Broodmother.
Dire team ban.
Okay.
They banned
Radiant
Broodmother.
Yes.
team pick.
Okay.
And now they get to pick, and they have 3 seconds left of reserve time plus
Well-
a 30-second
Well,
standard time.
they banned Templar Assassin. Elab banned Templar Assassin, which tells me that they don't think the Queen of Pain wants to go mid. Templar Assassin basically is a shoo-in for mid every time you pick her. So the only reason they ban her is if they actually think Q Club don't want to run the Queen of Pain mid. They were planning on running her either off lane
10
or as a
seconds
support.
remaining.
And that's very interesting because they're actually forcing Q Club to run her mid
5
now.
seconds remaining.
Well, let's see. Night Stalker.
Okay, that's so I'm guessing what's happening here is Night Stalker is going to be off lane. Slardar is going to be safe lane. He's going to become a carry Slardar. They're probably going to have a tri lane of Earthshaker, Witch Doctor, Slardar.
Okay.
It is impossible to lane against. Those are 3 stuns. You're dead. You cannot lane against those 3 heroes. You have to give up that lane pretty much. And that's pretty good because who was supposed to be off lane? It was supposed to be Doom. And everyone knows Doom, you want to give Doom farm. And if you shut down his farm, he's probably gonna have to be something like Jungle Doom, or I'm not even sure. That's a nasty offlane. It's impossible to play against
I
that.
mean, if the teams have been watching any of our past games, they've probably put some thought into how to shut Doom down.
I'm sure they in their sleep they're thinking about that too, because everyone in pub matches first picks Doom.
Yeah.
And then everyone else complains. So everyone's trying to figure out a strat for Doom.
Well, let's see how this last pick turns out before we
I have
move
to
into
say,
the
I
match.
really like Q Club's draft. I really do. I think they can
I mean,
fight early.
To
They have
me, the Q Club setup looks more of a team setup, whereas Elab, they seem to be more in like individual damage heroes. But Lina, I mean, Lina, Disruptor are good team fight heroes, Doom as well. Wind Ranger and Viper, are they really team fight heroes?
I mean, Viper is just a lane owner. He just owns the lane. Any lane he's on, he usually dominates 1v1. So I'm guessing Viper is going mid. I haven't seen a Viper not go mid in a long time. So Viper's going mid. That means they're doing a safe lane Wind Ranger, or they're actually not going to off lane Doom for the same reason I told you, because he won't get any farm.
Okay.
They're gonna safe lane Doom, and I have no idea who they put on the off lane, because whoever they put on the off lane is gonna be nasty. So they probably want to put someone that can stand really far back. Maybe I actually don't. Maybe Wind Ranger. I actually don't know. I really feel like they're lacking the off lane hero they need. You know, they needed a Clockwork. Was he banned, Clockwork, by any chance?
No, I don't think Clockwork was banned, but we have a pause. We've got a couple of
Yeah,
disconnects.
just Disruptor. It's Dota Reborn kind of stuff.
Yep. I'm sure he'll join us shortly. Very soon I'm going to leave the game to you, and I might join you in intervals.
Sounds good. They're going to have to bear with me casting alone.
That's fine. I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job. And we're hoping for a fun game. I mean, our previous games were fun. I have to say they were fun watching, and it's been pretty exciting, and we've received good feedback from the players. And it's there's always time to build up. We know that some of the teams that played with us today are new, and this is always a good call to build up and come back
It's a learning
stronger.
process for these new teams. I just hope they don't give up, because they were pretty dominating victories, but it happens. It happens. You learn from it. You grow.
Absolutely, and there's an unpause. So
All right.
we'll take you to the in-game view, and I'll leave it to you. Nassim, enjoy.
Okay, guys, and we are into the game. We have CBS determined on our Doom. We have Smiley Face on our Lina. GH on our Windrunner mid, it looks, and we have GH gave up with a Disruptor running into a little. Oh! We're gonna have some action here. We have Viper, Radjix on Viper. He's pretty safe. I'm pretty sure Disruptor left town by now. We have Q Club Shadow. We have Shadow on our Slardar. We have Wakarena on our Earthshaker. Club Ready on Night Stalker. Balanced Gmei. Troll move on our Witch Doctor, and Shark Teasy on our Cop. As you can see here, a good ward. Stop some pulls. And yes, I think it's gonna be what I anticipated, which is a Slardar in the safe lane.
Every trying helps.
They split the bounty runes, which is common. So it looks to be a Queen of Pain versus Wind Ranger mid, which is a little surprising, even though she is one of the best mids right now in the game, just because I didn't expect Viper to be on the safe lane. Oh, we got another pause with a capital letter. Wait. Okay, serious stuff. On the capital letter, sorry. Funny stuff. This is being run a little differently than I thought. Night Stalker. Yeah, I guess they didn't want Night Stalker against Viper in a lane. They need him in a dual lane with Earthshaker. I mean, I would think this duo is strong enough either way to still win this lane. You just need lucky cask bounces and you're getting kills. Let's open the last hits. So far, pretty simple stuff. Nothing special. And we got Viper with some harass. Oh, and he's being sandwiched. Night Stalker, not exactly the most powerful fighter before nighttime. And I think he'll be fine. No salve though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Early aggression by Elap. And Night Stalker is forced to run all the way back to base after that harass. A lot of pings by Night Stalker. I'm guessing he's gonna TP bottom to help out with this fight. Oh. Relatively simple stuff. Haste rune for Lina. She might be saving it for Wind Ranger. They're chasing down Doom. He's gonna get sandwiched here, but Slardar stopped the chase. And now Witch Doctor is eating some heavy right clicks. Oh, and he's been netted! Good stun by Slardar. This is gonna be the first blood. First blood goes Lina's way with the salve. Oh, slave, sorry. That was pretty clutch from Lina to get the first blood right before she died. Relatively small lead, I mean, for Elab with the last hits. Viper is getting his farm as you'd expect. Windranger getting the edge over Quap, but it's not significant at this point. Earthshaker just trying to be annoying with his movements. Gets early boots. Lina with some harass. Good light strike by Lina. Doom taking some unnecessary damage. And the stun goes in. Oh! Slardar gets it off. That was a little bit questionable from Slardar, but it paid off. I'd be surprised if he gets away with it, and he does. He salves up. Well played. I know very little. Windranger gonna try and contest this, but I think she has to give it up. Oh, and she's aggressively used Windrun, and oh! Well played, well played. She snags the rune. Nightstalker come in the middle. I think he wanted to wait. Yeah, I think he's gonna try and save that rune for Quap. It's quite a long run and a long wait. Not sure about that. And I missed the kill on Slardar bottom. I am so sorry. Bear with me, guys. This is very aggressive. It's all 5 heroes bottom. If they don't get anything out of this, it's a lot of wasted time. Oh, they should get Doom. I mean, I don't see any way out of this. But they should get Scorched Earth, Le Balanced. You can't get Doom, man. Yeah, as suspected, this was a little overly aggressive, and I mean, it's easy to say that in hindsight. If it worked out, then we'd be talking about how awesome that play was. But I mean, look at it. Still so early in the game.
Radiant's middle tower
There isn't that much of a shift. There is a lead for Elab. It's actually, to be honest, the net worth lead is decent for this time of game, but that's mainly because of the farm that's going on here, not because of those kills.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, that's a rune snag for Nightstalker, and Windrunner gets her rune. I mean, I don't know how I see this going. See, I still like Q Club's draft a lot more, and I think if they had the right idea going with 5, but you don't dive the tier 1. I mean, you don't even have a lead to be doing that with. They didn't have a lead. They're very underfarmed, all of them, for this stage of the game. Still early in the game, and they dove. They dove as 5-man. I mean, even if you get a kill with 5-man this early, is that really worth it? The time you could have spent farming? I'm not so sure, honestly. And they didn't. They got reverse triple killed, which is just
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just amazing. A lot of pings going on here. Disruptor. Oh, look at him. Very sneaky. He knows exactly what's going on. I'm not he must have seen the Nightstalker and then figured it out. Nightstalker being pretty aggressive. I mean, it is nighttime, and that's usually what he does. And he's convinced there's someone hiding in these trees. When I say someone, I mean the disruptor. And he just voids a creep, alright, he's fine. Here comes the disruptor. I don't think he wants to be there. Well, that's surprising. That's a dive. If he gets any TPs here, they're gonna regret this. Anyone? Not the one. That's because there's aggression here, of course. Le Balance Doom diving towers. First minute, weird time to pause. I don't know about that. It's a strange time to pause. I mean, for your team, it's a strange time to pause. But I mean, Doom's almost at full health, and Lina's going for a light strike array, I think. I'm not even sure. So we have Viper back now, and we will resume. Let's check what's happening here. I'm not gonna miss another kill, guys. I'm gonna try my best. Was that? Oh, that was an attempted deny by Witch Doctor. Really nice play. Really nice play by Witch Doctor. He's turning this around. Oh, Lina's gonna get out. Doom was just tanking some damage there. Alright, Elab are having their way with them right now. The farm advantage is just too large. The kill advantage is not necessarily significant, but the farm is just they're doubling the last hits of the opposition's carries. I mean, Radiant's carries. Nice cancellation of the salve there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And a TP.
Radiant structures are fortified.
You know, I like what Elab are doing. Every time they're under pressure, they wait for the Q Club's teams to actually throw a stun, because they have so many. And after they throw the stun, they TP out. I just missed another kill. It's hard to keep track. Oh, nice bounce, but nothing to follow. And it's actually counter aggression. I don't know if you want to do that. Doom scorched earth, man. It's too powerful. And he gets disrupted back to whence he came. They're diving on Slardar now, and that's another kill for Doom. So balanced. Can they get something here with Windrun? She has Windrun available. I don't think she's scared. She doesn't even use it. And they're giving up tier 1 on bottom, which is actually a very important tier 1. One of the best, because it gives you access to your jungle. They just lost their jungle. And they're warding it. I mean, this is a big advantage for Elab, to be honest. If you lose this tier 1 up here, it doesn't really mean much. It doesn't really access anything other than the secret shop. Q Club just needs some levels. They need some levels on Witch Doctor. They have the levels on Earthshaker. They need some levels on Witch Doctor. They need some levels on Night Stalker, and they can fight. They can fight pretty easily. They just need to 5-man it. Doom with the blink. Fun stuff.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're thinking about going for this. I think they can get this kill. It's a good trap. Very nice shackle. Oh, and the return. Oh, that was a really confident play by Windranger. Aware of what she's capable of, but she's gonna pay for it with her life. Oh, another shackle. Lina is making a mistake. You should know when you have to back off and just call it a day. It would have been a 2-for-1. Now it should be even, but I mean, due to Elab's lead and the comeback method, they're gonna balance it out now. It's Doom. Doom coming in for the easy kill. Okay, let's check the net worth now, because yeah, that's a problem, clearly. Elab being very professional and methodical with how they're. Oh, Viper's dead. I don't think there's any way around this. A little bit of an overreaction, I think, but I guess it's fine. They'll take what they can get. That's a lot of money. 541 gold. And Doom, last hitting everything. Heroes, creeps, towers. It's no surprise he's first in net worth. Earthshaker gets ganked by Lina. And that's just a mech on Viper, which you'd expect. Lina going for the Yules. Slardar some way away from his blink if that's what he's going for, which you'd expect it would be. And Queen of Pain with something on the courier, I'm guessing. Her bottle. That is not very good. Witch Doctor does have level 6, however. So if they manage to bait some aggression from Elab, they can turn it around. They just need all 5 of their team members here. Doom roaming.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, some more. Oh my god, I'm attacked. Here we go. Look at it. It didn't go very far, did it? I mean, I mean, I know it sounds very optimistic, but I think there's still a possibility of a comeback here. Maybe when Elab are sieging high ground, just because they have such good team fight in Q Club,
Radiant's middle tower
but
is under attack.
the combinations haven't been there. I mean, and that glimpse stopping the death ward was just critical. Wind Ranger around 1,200 away from our Aghanims. She's going Aghanims first. Either Aghanims or Blink first, usually. Yule's bought by the Lina after her triple kill. I mean, it's happy town for Elab. Team from you know, the foreign teams have just been doing really good today. We had a team from Egypt, a team from Oman, and now a team from Lebanon. Really styling on their opponents. And we've had a little bit of BM from some of the teams, which was relatively funny as long as you keep it at little. You don't want to overdo it. And yeah, bye bye. Nice deny by Queen of Pain. And wow, he actually managed to blink out of that. I think they're still catching him. Yeah, it's time this Doom goes down. I will be back. Bumba's gonna take over for 1 moment.
So, ladies and gentlemen, while we set up on the server for the second game, just to keep you updated, TT have won the first round of their matchup against Wild Rangers, and they're going to be kickstarting their other game. You can watch that on our secondary channel, CSL Gaming 2. Right now, back to Elab versus Q Club. So 23-8. Is this game over? It looks like it's far from it still. Let's have a look at the movement here. So a lot of movement mid from Q Club. Roshan is being handled by Rajax and GH. I think Q Club needs to gain a bit of momentum to have any chance at this game, and so far They've had to be passive for the past couple of minutes. It's understandable given the results of the team fights. Whether they'd be able to recover in later team fights, that's yet to be seen. But as we said early on, Q Club have capability for a good team fight. Their heroes are compatible for big team fights. And they're actually going for Roshan. This might be a big fight here. So they've used Dust, and it's backed off. It's a little too late for Q Club. They're smoked up, but now they're a little confused, and they're just left. Honestly, they're left helpless there. But they're gonna be spotted by GH Wind Ranger. She blinks out of it. Oh, so now their position's a little exposed in the forest. Elab are moving. Wind Ranger leading the charge. All right. Good half is not giving this up. And here we go. It's a fight at the tier 2 tower. That's first kill. Lena takes out Witch Doctor. Q Club have done good enough to take this fight back to the tower. They've avoided mid-jungle fight, but they're not giving this one up. That's a second kill. Slaughter takes out Doom. Viper takes out Earthshaker. Oh my, this is a slaughter. This is immense. Q Club started this out well, but it's just turned out into a mess for them, and that's a team wipe. We're able to look at the fight, recap, and you can see, I mean, Lena's just dealt an immense amount of damage there. Oh, that did not turn out well. I mean, you could see Q Club were trying to go out for that Roshan gank. They had the smoke ready, they were ready to take on Elab, but Elab were just too quick for them. They managed to pick up the Aegis and come around in the forest, and Windrunner was able to expose one of the Q Club heroes, and that just resulted in a team wipe. Let's see how Q Club take this forward. There's no GG yet, so they haven't given up. Tier 2 tower being taken out in mid. Elab will take out the second 2 tower on top.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And let's have a look. Well, I mean, Night Stalker was just taken out by Viper, and I think that kill could have easily been avoided. Looks like a bit of overstepping in Q Club's side. I mean, for them to have any chance at this game, they really need to rework on their team positioning right now. They're being bullied on their side of the map. Oh well, Disruptor catches Queen of Pain, and she just left helpless. Well, nice one by Witch Doctor. Q Club won't fight this. Earthshaker gets caught up between Viper and Windrunner. Queen of Pain. Oh, she was smart to blink out of that one quick. Witch Doctor playing a support role from elevation. But unfortunately that was just too close for Viper. I mean, Q Club need to avoid another team wipe at all costs. But this seems to have gone into their base. I mean, the best chance Q Club have right now is to take Viper out, but the fight's just been overextended, and Elab have just been able to step all over Q Club's base, and the courier has been taken out as well. No buybacks so far. Elab will move into this 20th minute with ease, and let's see how they take on the rest of the match. So I mean, there's not many options left in Q Club's deck of cards. They seem to be waiting this out. There's no buybacks. I'm not sure if they're confident enough that they'll be able to keep their base. But let's see how this one works out. Elab are just lurking outside Q Club's base. They're quick to TP here. Well, Slaughter seems to have spotted Viper alone, and they're actually going for this. They think they can take Viper out on his own. But again, they were too slow, and that will gather Elab's team. Oh, and this is a big team fight on elevation. I'm not sure if Q Club want to take this. Well, Doom goes down. That's a good start for a team fight. And Elab are left on the back foot. Let's see if Slaughter can get this kill on Disruptor. It's an important kill to take out Elab's support. And, oh no, and Lena comes off to his help. He should, yeah, I mean, that's a good move to back off. Windrunner is lurking in their jungle. She knows she's got reverse capabilities on running back. Slaughter will take this fight again. He seems to be confident even on the tier 1 tower. Lena needs to go down. That's a good job. Windrunner is going to run this off right after killing Slardar. Yes, and yeah, Night Stalker needs to be a little smart about this and back off. Oh, very well done by Earthshaker, stepping in to get the kill on Windrunner. That's a very important kill. That leaves Disruptor a little happy to keep his life. Not very useful. He does need to go back and regen his health. That was, I mean, I have to say, even though the score is 35-14, Q Club did, I think, the best team fight they've had so far in this match. They managed to take out Doom. They managed to break up at least 6 kills over the last 10 minutes, which is excellent. And, I mean, Doom is going to take out Witch Doctor. This is quite clear.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, we're left here wondering with the options that Q Club have. They still haven't given up. They've shown that by their great team fight last round. Earthshaker is going after Doom. They really want Doom. Disruptor does put the bounty on them, and they're stuck there. And really, I mean, every time Disruptor uses that, and they're always left on the back foot, Doom just comes in and finishes off the kill. Elab seems to be taking this fight through the forest. Night Stalker's left alone. I don't know why he's overextended there. I'm not sure if there's good communication going on with Q Club. So that was way too extended, especially when they've lost their tier 2 tower and they've lost their jungle effectively. And I mean, if Witch Doctor goes down there and it's another team wipe, yeah, I mean, this is looking very, very bad for Q Club. It's 41-14. We've seen one good team fight from Q Club, but they've managed to lose positioning again. They've lost all tier 2 towers. Elab have repeatedly gone into their base and taken out the kills. And I mean, we've seen very good combos between Disruptor and Doom. Every time Disruptor gets a bound around them, Doom comes in and finishes that off. And I think Q Club need to work on their positioning here. Every once in a while we do see some overstepping, or even over chasing. I mean, they've tried to kill Viper a couple of times and that's resulted in plenty of team fights which they've lost.
And I'm back, guys. Doom so balanced, huh?
Oh yeah, you missed Doom pull off a few nice moves. Q Club have given us one really good fight. You can see they've managed to jump the score
from the beginning. I thought they had really strong team fight, but yeah, I don't know. I think Elab just outplayed them. They outfarmed them too, very hard.
I mean, if you look at the net worth here, yeah, it's
that's been every game today, unfortunately.
Yep.
Every game has been a stomp, including our other one, which I can tell you.
So Q Club pulled the GG, and this is game 1 done for Elab.
In the other game, we're actually going into game 2, and TT has taken game 1 against Wild Rangers, which was another stomp, I'm afraid. We will be back in just a bit, and
good game well played, and we'll be setting up game 2 very shortly. Stay tuned.